Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Akron Zips. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey, Reese, over here on the Akron sidelines, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it. Get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's White. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Akron Zips offense that has the first possession of the game. And we get our first look at Jordan Gant. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked off his feet. Let's talk about Akron. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Zips want to move quickly.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Gant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Defenders everywhere as he is stopped for a loss of 5. The Zips line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success in smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run inside. It's Bennett. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking for room. It's Blackwell. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Turning it on. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to take off. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Zips will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got it in the middle. It's McGee. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Kim. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Running inside, it's Blackwell. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
And the Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's James. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They They feed him again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Zips moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
The Zips can really attack on this second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. Could not make his way to the corner. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Running the red zone, it's Williams. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll run play action. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Zips. Put 6 on the board. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Bennett. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man, it's Kim. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run the option. Quick toss. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Using his legs, it's Blackwell. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Eastern Michigan will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Might be changing the route. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And guys, everybody needs to be on the same page. Those false starts in this part of the field, crushers. Second and goal. Back to throw, it's Kim. To the end zone, and it's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Burris. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Quarterback Keith. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Kim. Works the middle of the field. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Eastern Michigan.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. The sure hands. It's Mack. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Just enough time for one final play in this half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The play action fake. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 6 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Seminoles sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. As for our game here in Akron, what a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Eastern Michigan's head coach told me at half they really expect to stick to the running game here in the second half. This is a close game, and he's a little concerned with his quarterback's shaky performance in the first half. Turning the ball over put them in a tough position, but they are dominant on the ground. Expect them to continue to really force that issue at the line of scrimmage here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So now it's second and long. Running inside. It's Bennett. Maybe a crease. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And there they again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the air, it's Kim. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rushes on him. Sliding to his left. He's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone, it's James. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gant. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Pulls it in. It's Burris. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. And the Zips will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Dropping back, it's Kim. He's going to take a shot. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
The run inside. It's Bennett. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips ready to go on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Going with the counter play here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's a heat. Being chased. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's in open space downfield. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the 1st down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gant. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Taken down for a sack. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Break. Here we go.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Right 14. Right 14. Go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He might want another play.
Check.
Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Grant. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Looking to throw, it's Kim. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Running inside. It's Gant. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Gant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep this drive alive. They'll make the stop, and he gets enough to keep the drive moving on 4th down. A crucial conversion for this offense. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. This one's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find...
Makes the catch, and he's free.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week, and after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum,
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires left. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Zips. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. To throw, it's Kim. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to bull his way in. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And stress levels have to have spiked after a delay of game backs you up for another 2nd and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Scanning the field is Kim. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's White. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
To the air on first down. Complete to Williams over the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick, but man, if you're going to do that, that's fine, but we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's Burris. It's a running route. Touchdown, Akron. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Unloads it left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll run it. It's Bennett. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Fine.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secured the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field.
Unleashes one deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.